go ahead and put it on the table, get it all matched up, and then we're gonna start talking about cutting. And on this
This
camera
is the
thing, I look just like my mother.
the blanket.
I can see it. Okay, so you guys ready?
That's Miss Cannon. Say hi to her.
Hi,
Let's go.
how are you?
I'm good.
This
That's
one.
Beverly's sister.
Oh, are you making
That's
it?
Faith.
Mhm.
Hi.
Okay.
So we're ready? Okay.
We can't hear her.
Well, like you can't hear. She
The what?
Is it spread out? See how we
Oh,
have our,
no, not yet.
okay. All right. But yeah, it's spread out, and then once you spread it out, we're gonna go to you measuring. Huh?
Okay, let me move my computer to a place where I can spread it out. Hold on.
Okay.
Is that one or two? You putting them together?
Yeah, the remainder is two. It's two. She has both. She has the front and the back
Already
put together. Because remember, hers is just,
Mhm.
and she hasn't started at all. Hers is just rolled up.
Okay, so then we lay it out, and then remember what I told you, how we know that the right thing is that the little curls for the top, they're gonna curl up, and the ones on the bottom are gonna curl down. So then you know that you got the right matching.
Let's curl down.
Yep. You see
And this one curl down.
So for the top one, it's curled up. For the bottom one, the little curls go down. Took me a long time.
Okay, curl up, curl down. Okay, we got that part. Sir. Okay. I got that.
Ready, Miss Beverly?
Yeah. And spread out. We got double team.
Mm-hmm. Good. Get your scissors now. Mhm.
Y'all making me get on the ground.
I love this. I can see you. Making her get on the ground. Mhm. So I have a question. Okay.
Because we already got started, and I know Miss Beverly's is started. I know Sister Cannon's, hers is yet to be started. My question is, when do you cut your square corners out?
When you do that in the beginning, so like,
So I don't get cut this corner.
So can we just, can I ask the question? Can we recap at the very beginning? You cut out like a 4-5 inch at the corners?
let's do that. So then what we do on each corner, and we're gonna cut board, each corner, you go to, only match it up. So you see that?
Okay.
And Miss Beverly, the top already got it together. So then you just whatever you use. And you just it's gonna move 5 inches right there. And then we're gonna
Pull the chairs out.
take it for 5 inches. So you gotta do 5 inches. You don't have to worry about it. Corner. And then we want then you just make sure it's going 5 inches way. And then we're done. Gonna make it 5 inches that way. So that's gonna take it to by it'll still come out. And then you just go ahead and do that. Man, this little tape is wandering around everywhere.
She right down there at your office too.
Who? Uh-huh. She's writing it up.
Got it.
And so once, then you just take it and you measure off. So you know you're gonna stop at that 5-inch mark. So we got all this down here. And just, the time.
I'm having a hard time hearing.
So we're
Yeah.
gonna tie.
She has to
The,
get,
the strips that we tie is only 1 inch. One
Wide. Okay.
wide,
1 inch wide.
but
Mhm.
5 inches long. Can you see me? Can you see me and hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so the we're going right here. Is what we're doing at 1 inch
Mhm.
wide, but to the 5 inch.
Yeah,
Got it.
just 1 inch, and then you hold it, and when you got it, hey, Lady T and Miss. Or they're really. So as soon as you make the cut, but you always want to make sure that you got that, your scissors on the table, but they really don't work well if you don't have them on the table. And then you just. And then you see. And once you.
Oh, jeez.
Then we'll start talking again. Are we okay? Any questions? Ms. Barbara? Yeah. We just keep on cutting.
And cut.
Warm blanket class.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Just don't want to.
you want to?
Not right now.
I want to get in trouble with you. Yep.
Scratch up the table. And then she gonna blame it on me if she cut up the table.
Uh-oh.
No, I gave her a pad to go under. And I think cutting is harder than
And time,
tying.
yes.
Takes more concentration. Cause tie, you just sit there and, let your imagination go and do whatever you want to. So during the spring break, cause I have 15 lovely grandchildren, 8 granddaughters and 7 grandsons. So then I got some of them together and said, hey, it's time to get back. They're like, okay, what project we're working on now? I'm like, we're gonna make blankets and we're gonna give those back. So me and my granddaughters spent the day having lunch, making blankets, doing all the girl talk, and they're all teenagers and all that. It's really fun. So they love. I asked them, how long you remember me teaching you guys how to make blankets? They're like, you remember when we were like 6 years old, you had us tying the blankets. And when I have them to tie the blankets, I tell them, then, we're giving this to somebody, we're gonna talk love, and when they get it, they're gonna receive it. And they're like, they didn't see us. I'm like, yeah, but it's a feeling. And everybody I done talked to
It's gonna be
that I done made
beautiful.
the blankets, I done made so many. As I'm like, did you get the feeling? And everybody said, no, we got the feeling.
wait that she.
We just put love in there. And we spend the day talking. Boys have to do the blankets too. So we don't have that kind of stuff going on. There's no girl job, no boy job in my house.
Yes.
So what I'm working on right now is I'm just getting. Lady T will come behind me. But in the meantime, gardening, that's my skill. I put in my nice garden there, Miss Bobby, Miss Beverly. I planted green.
Miss Cannon, where's your blanket?
If she's gonna come over to the house and
Oh.
I'm gonna watch today.
Okay.
Oh, well, Miss Bobby, show us your completed blanket from the last session we had.
At the back.
Where's it? In the
We
kitchen?
started the blanket
dining.
here, and then she went home and finished it. I think we gave her all her cuts, didn't we? You were all
Yeah.
cut. And the
Yeah,
only thing you have to do is tie. So
All I have to do
I'm
is
getting ready to tie now. and start tying.
Okay,
And that's the fun part, cause to me, cause you don't have to have your hands going. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tie it in a knot.
mhm,
One,
yeah,
two, right?
that's what you got. And then you try to keep your hands down on the table when you're tying it, so that you don't have like buckles of it. So we don't want to pull too hard or nothing, just relax the hands, let it go. And there's no perfect blanket. So when you do it, doing this from the bottom of your heart, it doesn't matter if you make it. Mhm. So how you doing? Miss?
So you actually tie it in a knot, just don't.
You try it twice. Try it twice. Look.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, so we did that one. Wow,
What is
wow.
this?
I love that one. I love that one.
All finished.
You're supposed to tie all the way up
Speak
to
up
the,
when you talk.
Don't
I
Okay.
need to tie it all the way up to the cut. So you want to tie it all the way up to the cut.
Then you get that one, and then you go back to do another one. But while you're tying it or anything, you just take your time of tying it.
Oh, that other side is the cut.
Oh, yeah, there is nothing. You know? Between the two of us, we're gonna have that finished in a minute.
This is,
That's what Miss Bobby, I'm gonna look at my schedule as soon as I go home, and then I'll let you know. So it could be one morning, possibly Tuesday or Wednesday. Then I will call you and let you know, okay?
okay, that would be great.
Then I have the special, so you're in Gilroy, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got two cute little guys that live out there. Two of my grandsons live in, Gilroy, so I'm out there all the time.
Oh, really?
Yes, I got a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old, you know, my son and his family live out there.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm out there every chance I get. Okay, so we're still tying.
Well, my ties are not coming out even.
They don't have to be even. Mine ain't even either. Let me show you.
Yeah,
Can you see?
yeah.
I just tied this and one is long and one is short. I don't think it has to be.
Okay.
perfect.
same.
Yeah, that's what's happening to mine.
Yeah, but what you might want to do is just check and make sure before you tie that it's kind of even,
Mhm.
as much as possible. But sometimes when you tie,
Mhm.
some come out even, and then some of them come out not as even.
Yeah, and then at the end, Beverly, then I'll show you how to stretch it. And we're gonna,
What do we do? when she-
so I'm
Did
gonna show
you did you buy this material in a kit or did you just go to the fabric store?
Well, I actually bought kits from to donate from the church. It was just easier for me to buy kits. But the professional here, she don't buy kits. She goes and picks out whatever fabric she wants.
Oh.
And so what are the dimensions of the
One of them,
Kids.
Yeah, just pull up one and tell us.
one and a half.
Now this one is.
I can't hear.
If you go with 2 yards.
This
How
one is
many?
48 by 60.
48 by 60, okay.
Oh, 48 by
that one.
60 is the kit. But isn't that 2 pieces of 48? Make sure you go with 2 pieces, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because you have to have a piece that for a back and a front to tie
Right.
it down.
Okay, so
And this one is 60 by 72.
then I'll get my print, I'll pick out.
And it's 2 pieces.
And then I'll put
Okay, 60 by 72.
so I have to get off the thing and start. And then on the bigger one. Yeah. And that'll give you
Yours each, front and back,
Yeah,
2
2
yours
yards.
front and 2 yours back.
Whatever you do, everything gotta match. Exactly. When you get it from the store.
Just kind of straighten it out.
And Joanne, really, really good choice.
So they can't see.
So then we just.
Why don't you hold it up like that?
keep on talking.
You on-
And so then, just keep tying. And tie it all the way up there to the
Well,
top.
she
Oh, and I
go
wanted to tell you,
nine
you see
miles a
the
minute.
ends, you know, they got the little frayed ends on there. You see that at the tip of these little ties, you see these little frayed like ends and stuff. Do you see that, Miss Beverly?
No, say it again.
So you know after you cut it, and then at the end of each tie, then you'll see some of them like it's like frayed. You can see the little material and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then what I do after I finish, don't cut nothing till you finish. Then I just take it and just cut that little tip off of each one of these ties, and then I take it and put it in the dryer. And then what they'll do is like all this little extra material and stuff that you know we don't have little shreds, and that it out, and that's it. You know how you catch the lint? Yeah, so the dryer catch all the lint left on.
Okay.
Yeah, so then you're okay then. I'm just keeping on time. Then the kid is gonna take the call.
She ties
So
so
one of my,
fast.
I know, huh?
what'd you say?
I think she tying so fast.
That's because I did I just did the blankets where I had to do these big projects, you know, helping out groups and organizations. That I
Yes.
been trying so long, and I be waking up. I'm at my cutting table, and I'm falling asleep. I wake up, and I just keep on trying. I like this stuff. So relaxing. I got to call it like my hobby table, and I put it together, and then I put it up. But the cool thing about my hobby table, you know, it's old and it's used. I put it in my backyard like this time of year. I put it in my backyard and stay out there in the backyard and make blankets. And that's really nice. Okay, so I'm almost done with this side.
If it's not too much, what I'll do is I'll prepare the picnic table when the picnic.
Okay, so we got that, and then we're almost done with Lady T's blanket.
Just
We're
do
just
the
gonna
dining
make a few
room,
more
take
cuts.
the tablecloth off and put a sheet on the
No, you can
dining
have
room
to,
table.
you don't have to take the cloth off, just put a sheet over the dining room table. Don't take all of that off and fold it up and then have to put it back. Just put a sheet
So I'm
over it.
gonna go ahead and cut up some.
You can always get on the floor, Miss Cannon.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's where I am now. See, I'm on the floor.
See, if I get down like that, it only take me about 10 minutes to get up.
Believe me, I have to have the help to get up. And so we're back there. We got one piece left here, one small piece here on Lady T's blanket. And we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. We're just gonna cut it 1 inch wide and 5 inches long. And then so how's the day going for you, ladies?
Not too bad for me. It's done pretty good.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, I was out in my garden earlier, trying to
Oh,
tidy
you
it up.
garden too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you be growing in your garden?
I have watermelon, tomatoes, cabbage,
Wow.
broccoli, lettuce,
Mhm.
cucumbers.
So you moved to the city to become a farmer, huh?
What you mean move to the city? I've been in the city.
Mhm. Yeah, so then I got mine planted. And it's
Juliet and I started a garden last year.
so I've been
This
doing
is-
my own.
This is my second year doing it.
Yes, I was raised on a little town, so I was raised in a garden. But I've been having my own garden for more than like 20 years. So I teach gardening skills and everything. So I've done, right now I'm growing corn on the cob.
Oh, I got corn.
Yeah,
Oh.
tomatoes, cabbage, fresh spinach, lettuce. What I got? Holding all those tomatoes. Then I got zucchini. I got crookneck. I'm growing strawberries, green onion, parsley, basil, rosemary.
Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
growing all of them, and sunflowers too, just because I like sunflowers.
Oh, yeah, I grew
Yeah.
sunflowers. I have 6 of them
Mhm.
that came up.
Yes, and then after you keep doing it over the years, then they just come back. I didn't even plant none of those sunflowers in my backyard. They just came back from last
Oh,
year.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
they do. So what you call those is like volunteers. So because of the birds and the bees, and then all of that,
yes.
you have all kinds of stuff growing in your yard that you didn't even plant. And I
Wow.
just go out there and be laughing about how much stuff I got out there.
Yeah, last year the squirrels were moving my stuff around because I looked up going, well, how did this get over here? They had dug, they was digging hot and heavy.
And then you have to look at, like, you don't want to put no chemicals in there to stop the snails and all that. But if it gets bad, then you use eggshells and all kinds of stuff and get rid of all kinds of stuff.
Ah,
Yeah, so I'll be out there looking for 'em. Right now. Gotta find me a scarecrow because those black crows keep looking for my
Oh, yeah, they're taking over here too.
Yeah, so
oh,
then hey, look, I'll be out
You
there
know, she just talking and tying,
I know.
yeah,
talking and
I
tying.
know.
And you know, she done finished my blanket that quick.
Uh-huh.
I just keep on moving. I'm like one of those
Look at that.
multi-taskers. Look,
Sweet.
She done finished my blanket just
Beautiful.
talking and tying.
Beautiful.
look at me.
That's beautiful.
That is.
She finished my blanket.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait until she
I'm
comes
gonna
and
put all my
get her to
this
just
on
cut
this
all my
blanket and
stuff.
Yeah.
And
And let me show you the back. Let me show you the back.
okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh,
Nice and beachy looking.
Yeah, so then Lady T's gonna do, she's gonna cut off these chips, and we're gonna show you how to just cut these little chips off.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. That's new. My,
yeah.
I have to go back to all the blankets I made and cut the tips off. I didn't know I was supposed to cut the tips off.
Yeah, I cut the tips off mine.
The lint and everything on there.
Okay.
So then look, so then we just pick it up, just like that. That's it. That's it. Just take off these little frayed ends. That's it. Yeah. And don't cut it before you start. If it look like it's not matching still, don't cut it. Don't cut it. Just wait till the end and you can just cut off the little tips. And everything will match up then. Okay, you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what.
I guess I did pretty good.
Right.
But I'm gonna start doing that now.
Yeah, so see, cut them off.
Okay.
Mhm.
Miss Bobby, Sister Bobby,
Yeah,
you took the white tips off?
Yep, because I had told her.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, right. I got
Is that
I cut all my tips off
Okay.
and put it in the dryer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get started with my blanket that I started first go around. So once you start again, and you want to make sure you match it up as close as you can.
See, that's
Yeah,
what
so then once you take it off the table and you put it back to finish, then you want to match up the ends really good. And if they don't match perfectly, you're still okay.
Are you in a sewing room?
No, I'm in the pastor's office.
We're in the church office on the conference table.
You're what?
We're at the church office in the conference room on the
Oh,
conference
okay.
table.
Gotcha.
Don't be messing up the pastor's table. And I'm gonna blame it on you, right? Mhm. Okay, so then I matched it back up. So I'm just gonna get started. And if you can't finish a blanket while you're making it, just fold it up really neat. And when you pull it out again, it'll be looking good.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, so when it's time for Miss Beverly, then harvest. So that was my birthday gift for my children and grandchildren and my neighborhood children. They all came over to help me to do the garden, and then by the 1st of August, we're gonna be eating this stuff. Okay, so I got it all laid out again. And look, I'm gonna keep on cutting, keep on talking. Keep on cutting, keep on talking.
Okay.
I was born and raised in Texas. We have never met a shy Texan. There's none of us that are like quiet. We gotta talk. Keep on cutting, keep on talking. Mhm. And keep on praying. We're praying for people. I have to admit that this blanket is probably gonna stay with me. But I have some other blankets in the other room that need yet to be made that I will donate and give to people.
Good.
Actually, you know, we have a person from our church who is sick and shut in. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. From one of the I don't know if you all listen to the edification group. One of their members is sick, so we should probably donate one of the blankets to that gentleman. I like that. I think we should do that. I have family members and friends that they went on to heaven. My father went to heaven, and they were under my blanket. And the family told me about it and all of that kind of stuff. So that made me feel really good. So people really like this. One of my colleagues she going through the whole cancer thing, and I gave her a nice colorful blanket, and she like, oh, I'm gonna take this with me to chemo. Thank you. So those are the things. Man, I'm cutting and talking again.
I'm watching. She's moving fast.
He is fast. So when me and the granddaughter, they're like, okay, grandma, hey, you go ahead and go in the head of us and cut it. One side, they come right behind. One of them, a presentation, a documentary. Well, we went shopping. It's gonna be one of her props.
Wow.
Yeah, and we get ready to Foursquare. Come over. We just cut off right there. That's how I knew when I first started doing this. I started doing it and calculating like more than 700 blankets. I really like that, but when the gas shot up, then I don't have no more money to give. I want to go ahead and that price. I gotta keep it moving. But that's what
She'll be done with the second one before I even get done with one side.
Yeah.
I'm still cutting too, Bev. Don't worry. Okay, friend. We doing good. You're doing good. Look, and I just love this stuff. And these blankets, they last for years and years and years. The colors stay the same and everything. Yeah, it really stays the same. Actually, you should keep the what is the little square that came with it, and then you know what size and what type of material it is. Yeah, and then you can match it up. Just put it on each corner and just cut around it. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I like making these blankets. Make them for the good times, for weddings, for babies. I just made a couple for new baby being born and everything like that. And then I make them big enough so that baby can wrap up together. But the one that's 72 by 72, those are fit. Comfortable. So how we doing, Miss Beverly?
Huh?
Still down there on the floor?
Uh-huh.
She should have her sister help her.
Come on over there and help, sis. I ain't doing that. Have any questions, Ms. Bobby and Ms. Beverly?
No,
I'm just gonna watch and when you come,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
well,
Yeah, man. We can laugh and talk and pray. Well, since the last time I seen you guys, I took myself on a trip to Lake Tahoe by myself for 5 days and 4 nights.
Wow.
I just sit up there in the mountains and prayed. It was so beautiful.
which is nice.
So the mountains, the water, the lake, I mean, I couldn't help but just pray.
Now, the Camerons go to Tahoe too, right, Sister Bobby?
Yeah,
She just got back from
Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
oh,
5 days and 4 nights. And look, I jumped on the Amtrak.
I-
It only cost
I can't hear you.
you
She
can't.
said she jumped on the Amtrak
Mhm.
and
went
it only was $66
one way.
from San Jose to Lake Tahoe.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, you catch the bus, you catch the train, but it's really, really nice, really relaxing. And then I love to take pictures, so that's fun for me. While they're
Yeah.
driving the bus, then I can take all the pictures I want. But when I'm driving, I
Yeah.
can't take those pictures.
Well, did you go to North or South?
South, South Lake
We go
Tahoe.
to
Oh,
the
I love
North
it.
Shore, right?
I
Right.
love it there. It's like, and when I say God's country, that's God's country. To see those mountains and that lake and the sunsets every day.
It's
And
beautiful up
It's like
there.
no man could create that kind of stuff. It's just. God.
You're absolutely right.
And so my grandmother taught me every morning I wake up, I gotta thank God for eyes, hand, and feet. Eyes, to see,
Yes.
hand, and feet to get me there. That's all I need to
That's
pray
right.
about. That's it. Okay, so we got this side done. So we're gonna work on the next side now.
We always go to the South Shore,
Oh, sure.
huh?
What?
Wait, you guys
Tahoe.
go to South Shore too, right?
We go to North,
Incline village.
Red Incline Village.
Oh, that's North. Incline Village?
I know Heavenly Village is south of Lake Tahoe. And so I'm not in the ski thing, so I just go for the pretty stuff.
Yeah.
Not for the ski weather. Yeah, but North Lake Tahoe is beautiful also. But South Lake Tahoe is warmer. You know, they got the
Yeah.
lake and everything there. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it. And while I'm turning it, I'm just gonna keep it flat. Keep it flat, because you don't want it to move. And just turn around. I got some beautiful, beautiful pictures. I'll be sharing those. I made some collage. You know, I went to Walgreens because I'm an amateur photographer. I got a million hobbies. And you know the collage where you can put on. How much is the collage?
is Cole making a blanket too?
What?
I asked if Cole was making a blanket.
Oh, Reverend
No.
Cannon, is he making one?
Huh?
Is Reverend Cannon making a blanket?
No,
What about Elise? Is she?
no,
or is she-
nobody's making a blanket. Elise does embroidery stuff,
Oh,
What?
and she make it kind of like a blanket, but just, one side.
mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I used to do that when I was a kid. I lost my feel, but I like this stuff.
I'm trying to remember, what did I have the kids do when we did vacation Bible school one year?
Oh, gosh.
We had them in there sewing. I can't remember what they made.
Mm.
Oh, ladies, speaking of vacation Bible study, that's something that I've been thinking about is May. If maybe we want to do July or August vacation Bible school. Is anybody interested?
I remember that when we were kids. Hey, we want to say we was really going for the church, but they was giving out free popsicles.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
what,
we was all lined up. But the lady, we call her Aunt Nell, she would come to our little small neighborhood and she would blow the whistle and all of us come running out the house. But we know we're going to vacation Bible school when it's over.
Can't they go
I
in
think
and
we were
out?
going for the church, but those free popsicles, it was Texas, it was hot. Yeah, but I like that. That'd be something to be interested in. I got one side, I'm working on the other. But once I go down the side and cut one side and, you know, make sure the corners are secure and they're squared off. And I do one.
can you all hear her?
You got-
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. That's not. Okay.
No.
She said once she gets one side done, she makes sure it's straight still.
Yes. So I keep it
Okay.
flat and straight, and then when I turn it around, then I just keep on cutting.
So when you're turning it around, could we put a couple of pins in, straight pins in to hold it in place so you make sure it doesn't slip?
Yeah. Do it. You know, each corner.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, so that's.
She said she put safety pins in each corner before she was comfortable just turning it around. And I mean, you could probably walk around it, but it's easier to just turn it
Just, yeah,
and just
slide.
make sure it still stays straight.
Mhm. Especially, you know, if you got a table where you can just turn it. But like I said, I got an old art and craft table that I put together, and I can't tell you how many things I do with that thing, the table. And it's still there, and I just put a sheet on it. Okay, so we're down here to the end, Miss Beverly, Miss Barry, and now it's time to cut that corner again. So when you come to the end, it's time to cut it. So it's already ready. So it's done. So
It's
that
done.
5 inches done, and then we just keep on cutting. You want me to move back to one? I can move in this way. Okay. You don't have to. Yes, look, the record. I am using this mat under here. They're telling us how much more time we got, lady T? Okay, look, I'm gonna keep on going.
How long does it usually take you to do one blanket?
On the average, from the start to finish one of these, it's gonna take me at least more than like hour, hour and a half. But if I do that big old 2-yard one, that's easily 2 hours. Not unless I got help. I just basically average it out to about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a roll, Miss Cannon, with the knots.
Oh,
What'd you say?
she says she on the road with those knots.
Oh, yeah. And then you can see. And I really like blankets. But I really like children. You know, carpets and all that. I love that. So last week, my colleague, it was her birthday, but she got a little dog. I like little small pieces. And she was really excited. So I need to make- Like, it's all you do. Got your time? Hey, Miss Beverly,
Yes,
you got your sides done?
my what?
I say you got your, yeah, you got your corners, you got your, how many sides are you done?
1.25.
Okay, okay. We gotta start somewhere. Pretty soon you're gonna be an expert.
Yeah. Guess the more you do it, the easier it gets.
Exactly. And you can just, so what I do is, turn on the music. Or know what I'm feeling. Get some of that, give me some gospel or some nice jazz on while I'm doing it. The show. Oh, okay. This one is almost. That 1.5. So once I get done with the 2 corners, then I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm way on my way. 2 panels. Yeah. Well, you don't, you see it. Yeah.
It must be warm in Palo Alto. Miss Crystal's getting warm. She pull off the jacket now. Oh, she can pull off the jacket now. She ready to get down.
Let's get to business now.
Yeah.
What I really like is doing all these arts and crafts. I really like getting dirty in the garden. I take pictures out there, you know, everybody wants to look good, but hey, my hair ain't combed, I'm dirty from my head to the toe, and that's a good day. We're almost done with this side. So I made a blanket. My oldest grandson was going to, he was going away to college last year. So I said, okay, well, I'm gonna make you a blanket for your dorm. And then I don't think about it no more. And he comes home and then he's like, Grandma, like, yeah, you know what I'm using your blanket for? I'm like, what? He's like my friends. He's like, so when my friends come and spend the night in my dorm room, then they just use Grandma Christmas blanket. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, me and him went to the store, picked it out. He picked out everything he wanted.
That's nice.
I know. So,
At least you know he appreciate it.
that's right. That's right. You know, the simple things. That's why I call myself, I'm the simple grandma. You know, I'm gonna make you a blanket. I'm gonna give you some socks, some jams, and all of that. And I told them, there's expensive gifts, like, you know, electronics and all that. You know what you guys need to do? They're like, what, grandma? Like, tell the other grandparents. I'm gonna teach you how to make blankets and do all of this and garden and cook. But
Right,
I'm
right.
not spending no money on the electronics and all that. So I'm working. I'm gonna send you.
Somebody said, no.
Hi, Erica.
What's somebody that to do?
I don't know. Somebody's doing. Oh,
I'll be on the professional call. I didn't get wrong, but I'm on a call and I was embarrassing my son and everything. And when he got off the call, he told me, yeah, the next time you're on a call, Mom, I'm gonna come on and embarrass you too. Yeah, yeah. I can't see you, son. I can't see you. No, man, they're dying. Everybody on the call is dying now. He's like, every time you're on a call, Mom, I'm gonna come on. Hey, Mom, I can't see you. I can't see you. So at least you've been embarrassed by me dozens of times. It's okay. So, Erica, I don't know if you
Can't hear.
Oh, can't hear you. Hi, Erica, can you hear us?
I can. Hello.
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 So do you have your your blanket kit there?
I do. I just need just what Sean handed me, just a blanket, right?
Well, it's yeah, and all you need is you need a space to spread out. It's like we're on a table, but Sister Beverly is, I think, on the floor. So you just need a place to spread out, and you need some good scissors. Do you have some good scissors?
I do.
Perfect. If you have good scissors and a place to spread out,
Yes, you need the spring back scissors.
then all you need to do is take the unbundle, the bundle that you received, and
Uh-huh.
it should be 2 pieces of fabric.
Okay.
Okay, and Sister Chris is gonna tell you how to let you know how to match up your fabric. Well, it's 2 different sizes. So again,
Thank you. Hi, Erica. My name is Crystal.
Hi there,
How you
Crystal.
doing?
Nice to meet you. Good. How are you?
Doing well. So I love this blanket thing. So you take the blanket and that top part, do you have both pieces solid, or has one got a pattern and one is solid?
One's pattern, one's solid.
Oh, that's perfect. So the pattern on the top, Erica, if you look at the end of the blankets right around the end, you want those curls, the little tiny curls, you want it to be up. On the
Okay.
top blanket, on the top pattern, it goes up. On the bottom, the little curls go down.
Okay.
and then sometimes you can see, but sometimes you can actually see
So
that
the-
can you hear
the-
me?
I can. I just had a quick question. So the pattern on top, the curls are up, and then the solid color on bottom, the curls are down.
Yes.
And you match them together.
Yeah. So
Do you want to turn on your camera and you can show us and we can let you know and hold it up and show us?
I'm like a hot mess. Not really.
No. You don't have to show your face. Just put the look. Let me show you. Just put it up like this. Don't show your face. Just put it up like this.
Okay. I thought I could do it on the floor, but I'm actually set up. I have a big table. I'm gonna set that up really quick.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, do that. No, so what about one time we were having church?
One side done.
And then I'm trying to hide from you guys. I was hiding from you guys, and then I hit the wrong button. Yeah, and I got my jammers on. So I'm down there. It was like that Folgers commercial. I'm like, let me hurry, get out of here. Yeah, that was funny. Like that Zoom thing though.
Yeah. Church, we have people from all over the country. But sometimes, yeah, some people be in their pajamas. Some people actually don't watch those Zoom. They watch on YouTube. That and the reason why they watch it, but we can't see them.
Oh, look. Oh, yeah, I got to remember that. This is what I feel. So then I'm down to the corner now. Wait for her. Yes, I'm gonna wait for her.
Wow.
But Erica, we're gonna wait until you're ready because one of the important things is the corner, and she's gonna show you how to do the corners.
Is one piece bigger than the other?
It should be the same size. They should be the same size. It might be off by a little bit. Don't cut it though. Just match it up the best you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it comes out perfect, but a whole bunch of times it doesn't. And that's still okay. There's no perfect blanket, Erica. As long as you put love in it, that's good enough.
Okay, it's the same size. It's the same size.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you just keep on turning it around, keep matching it, it'll come up. Then when you got them all laid out together, let me know, and then I'll start talking to you about measurements. You got a measuring tape or a ruler or something?
How do I put this?
Do you imagine?
Cassie, something?
Okay, so I matched up.
Oh, a
Yeah,
pretty
so, yeah,
color.
so that looks good, I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, so then you match it up, and then where the corners are.
Okay. So it's all matched. It's all matched up.
Okay, so now that's perfect, Erica. So you got your ruler or your tape measure?
And your scissors.
Oh no, just a second.
Okay, so we need that tape measure so you can just measure off, come close as possible.
I have a question.
Okay.
It seems like the side where it curls up at, it seems like that's stretchier. So when I go to tie my knots,
Yeah, so but then when you're doing it, don't pull it. Just keep your hands down on the table. Like, can you see me? I just keep my hands on the table and then just do that. Don't pull it. And you know, if it doesn't look like it's tight enough or it's too long, just do it again. Do it 3
okay.
times. Yeah, but just don't pull it. I like how you're crawling around there on the floor. I can see it. Okay, that's gonna be one of my stories. Hear me? I was teaching
Now,
Miss Beverly, and she was crawling around on the floor doing it.
I don't have measuring tape. What I do have is my board, and then I have my fabric scissors.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Look, here's your board. Your board, right?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, and your fabric scissors. That's perfect.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, so then, Erica, so then you got it all matched up. So then you want to go 5 inches at the corner, exactly at the corners. You want to go 5 inches long, 5 inches wide. So cut out that 5-inch square.
Okay, 5 inches long, 5 inches wide.
Look, you see those little corners? And after you make that first corner cut, then you can just put that on the fabric and use that to cut the rest of them.
Okay, now, am I cutting both or just the top fabric?
No, you cutting everything at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, they gotta be matched at all times, the same cut and everything.
She said matched at all times, matched at all times.
I love this stuff, Erica. Like I said, you cannot make a bad blanket because everybody's happy to get a blanket.
Yeah,
Cause
just
you can go buy somebody something like this, but once people know that you made it and took the time and put the love in it, then people really appreciate it.
that's right. That's right.
And kids, they can drag them around and do all kinds of stuff. And the material is really good. Get dirty, throw it in the wash, throw it in the dryer. Mine, I just hang them outside and hang them up so I like that fresh air smell. Because I'm from the old school. We
Yeah.
didn't have no dryer. It was a clothesline with the dryer.
Yeah, I remember the clothesline.
Yeah, exactly. So I like that smell. But they work out really well and they last for years. The color stays the same and everything. You got your first corner cut, Erica?
Almost. I'm measuring the 5. You said 5 across, 5 on top?
Yeah, so 5 inches long, 5 inches wide. So square. You just take your thing and measure it off 5 inches, and then from there, then you just gonna go straight up and match it up. The material has to be together at all times. Everything getting cut at the same time. And then after you get your square cut, let me know, then I'll show you how to cut the ties to make it, that's how you put the blanket together.
Okay.
This is something really nice to do on Saturday afternoons. You know, to talk to you ladies and all of that good stuff.
Okay, it's cut.
Okay, so that's cut. So then you just put those two pieces to the side and we're gonna use it as a sample for the next corner. So the next thing you're gonna do, Erica, are you still with, did you hear her?
Am I, oh, sorry, what was the question?
She said, because you're gonna use that for the other three corners of your blanket.
Okay, so match that corner to the other three and cut.
Yeah, you don't have to do that now because of time. We're gonna make sure you know what the next two steps are.
Okay,
Okay, so then after you get your corner cut, Erica, then you see how, you know, that little space, that corner is cut out of there. So what you wanna do to make the ties is that you wanna measure it just 1 inch, just 1 inch, just measure 1 inch across, 1 inch, so it's gonna end up 1 inch across and it's gonna end up 5 inches because it's gonna match up to that corner you did. So it's strips. You're gonna do 1 inch, but then with this strip. Can you see it? Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
okay, I got a little lost. So I heard measure 1 inch
Yes,
across.
yes. No. That's okay. Yeah, 1 inch across. So you're gonna make it. Okay, so then can you see me, Erica?
Yes,
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start making those 1 inch things. You see the strip?
okay,
And that's
uh-huh.
what we tie. So this is what they call a no-sew tie blanket. So you're gonna tie it. So you go and make that go 1 inch across and go in 5 inches to match up where you make that square at.
Okay, 1 inch across.
Like I said, friend, there's no perfect thing. After a while, you just be eyeballing it, doing the best you can.
Here.
You know what I mean?
Very.
Okay, so I just start cutting line or cutting straight up
Yeah. So cut,
1 inch, 1 inches.
yeah, 1 inch across, 5 inches long.
Okay,
Deep. So just match up to the corner that you just see.
okay.
Didn't work on it like I should have last week.
That's a problem.
You got a helper there, Erica?
Huh?
Have you got a helper?
Not at all.
Okay, you all, we have about 5 minutes because we have the next Zoom coming up. So we got 5 minutes. And let's see how far we've gotten along and if anyone has any final questions.
And look at Miss Beverly, she's working on it. So you look like a little girl sitting there playing with that Miss Beverly. You look like 10 again.
I just got my tongue hanging out.
Hey, you're all excited there. So Beverly, Erica, so you got your
Yes, I'm starting to, yes, I'm starting to cut the strips.
Okay, then you just keep doing the same thing all the way around. When you get to your next corner,
What?
just match up that 5 inch square, put
What
it there,
part?
just cut around it. Just keep going around, making those 1 inch wide
Million
and 5
strips.
inch long strips.
These are my strips.
Okay.
Let's cut them in time. You have to cut them in strips and then tie them.
Yeah. Cut them and then you tie them.
Got about 2 more sides.
Yep.
Erica, let us see how you do before we let you go. With cutting
Okay.
Let's see. Hey,
This is-
anybody want?
This is as far as I got today. I
Ah!
got one side done
No.
and almost another.
Oh,
Oh, that's
good.
good.
That's pretty.
That's good. That's good.
Except one of my corners sucks. It's just all messed up.
No.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know what I did.
What? Yeah. Erica, you want to show yours? I don't know if she can hear us. Can you hear
Yes,
us?
I can. I'm just starting the marks.
Perfect. That's
Oh,
perfect.
very
Perfect.
good.
Perfect. Okay, that's exactly what you want to do. Okay,
Okay.
and then once you go, you want to tie them in a knot.
How?
Double time.
Double tie in a knot.
But don't pull on the fast.
Can I
Put on the
see
table.
one?
Huh?
Can I see one of how are you
Yes.
tying it?
Me? Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, see how you have your strip and then you just tie it on the table, just tie it and tie it.
Double knot. Okay.
You want to
Tie it up to where you cut 5 inches up, you know?
Okay. Let me see.
And then I know Lady T said we gotta go, but hey, anybody's available to call me, okay? If they want
Okay.
to ask me any questions, they can do that.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna work on this all evening.
Okay, then Lady T got my phone number, so anybody can call me up and we can talk blankets, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
so much.
I love you, ladies. We are going to end in Jesus' name. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend.
You
Thank
too.
You too.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you. Hey, I'll
Thank
call you, Miss
you.
Bobby, okay?
Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you. Have a great day,
Bye-bye.
ladies.